Hello, from Adi Sharma, Class 8, Mathematics, Chapter number 17, Understanding Shapes 3, Special Type of Quadrilateral. In that, exercise 17.1, question number 6. In the following figure, R, I, S, K, N, C, L, U, E are parallelogram. Find the measure of X. This we have to find X. Okay. Now one angle you had given which is K 120 and another angle you had given which is L 70 degree. Now we have to find this angle. Okay. Now this L is equal to angle E. Why? In parallelogram ECLU, angle L and angle E is opposite angle. So for the parallelogram property is that the opposite angle are equal. So this is 70 degree. Okay, this angle is 70 degree. Now your angle K plus angle R, angle K plus angle R equal to 180. Why? It is adjacent angle. See here, angle K plus angle R equal to 180. These two are 180. In parallelogram KRIS, this is another parallelogram. Okay, so K is given which is 120 plus R equal to 180 degree. So angle R equal to 180 minus 120. So angle R equal to 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. So this is 60 degree. Now angle R is 60. So angle S is also 60. Why? In parallelogram KRIS, angle R is equal to angle S. Why? Opposite angle. So this is also 60. Now we can assume this as triangle. Okay. So angle 70 plus 60 plus X equal to 180. So I am writing here 70 plus 60 plus X equal to 180. Okay. So this is 180. Why? Because sum of all angle of triangle is 180. That is a property. So 70 plus 60 plus X equal to 180. 70 plus 60 equal to 130 plus X equal to 180. So X equal to 180 minus 130. So X equal to 50 degrees. So here we can write X equal to 50 degree. See the question number 7. Two opposite angle of parallelogram are 3x minus 2 and 50 minus x. Find the measure of each of the parallelogram. Now two opposite angle we had given this degree. Okay, let us see. Now this is the parallelogram. Okay, I had drawn that. Then opposite angle we had given. So let us say that E equal to 3x minus 2 and G equal to 50 minus x. Okay, both opposite angle in parallelogram opposite angle are same. So let us see what we have to find over here. The measure of each angle. So all angle we have to find. So first of all we will find this angle 3x minus 2 equal to 50 minus x. Why? Opposite angle are same. So 3x plus x equal to 50 plus 2. 3x 4x equal to 50 plus 2 is 52. So x equal to 52 upon 4. 4 ones are 4, 13s are. So x equal to 30. Now we have the value of x which is 13. So we can put in this x and find out the value of angle E and angle G also. Here we will put the value of x. So angle E equal to 3x minus 2, which is equal to 3 into 13 minus 2. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3 minus 2. So 9 minus 2 is 7, 37 degree. So angle E is 37 degree. Now for the angle G, equal to 50 minus x, so equal to 50 minus 13, which is equal to 10 minus 3 is 7 and 4 minus 1 is 3. Both are 37. Okay, so same, because it is opposite angle, therefore it is same. Now we will find this H. Now for the H, adjacent angle, okay, angle E plus angle H equal to 180, that is adjacent angle. So let us write angle E plus angle H equal to 180. Why? Adjacent angle. So angle E is 37 plus angle H equal to 180. Angle H equal to 180 minus 37. So angle H equal to 10 minus 7 is 3 and 7 minus 3 is 4. 1. Okay. So answer is 143 degree. Now if angle H, here see, if angle H is 143 degree, so angle F is also 143. Why? Because it is opposite angle. So here we can write angle F equal to angle H. Why? Opposite angle. Therefore angle F equal to 143 degree. That is your answer, and you have find all the angle. Angle E equal to 37, angle F equal to 143, angle G equal to 37, and angle F equal to 143 degree. Okay. Now question number 8. If an angle of parallelogram is 2/3 of its adjacent side, find the angle of the parallelogram. Question number 8. I have drawn one parallelogram which is PQRS. Okay. One angle, let us say it is X. And one statement in your question, it is given that in an angle of parallelogram is 2/3 of its adjacent angle. So if one is X and another angle is 2/3 of this angle, so 2 3 into X, so 2 by 3 into X, 2x upon 3, right? Another angle, adjacent angle we have to take, that's why I have taken angle S. So let one angle be X, which is angle P, and another angle be 2x upon 3, which is angle S. Okay. So what we will do, we will find out the value of X first, and at last what question is find the angle of the parallelogram. Now this angle only we have to find. So we will see X plus 2x upon 3 equal to 180. Why? Adjacent angle. Okay. Therefore LCM 3x plus 2x whole upon 3 equal to 180. Therefore 3x plus 2x equal to 180 into 3. 3x plus 2x is 5x equal to 0. 3 8s are 24. 2 3 1s are 3. 6 3 1s are 3. 4 5. 540. Now x equal to 540 upon 5. Okay, so 5 1s are 5 1 0 8s are. Therefore x equal to 108. Now angle P, see here, angle P is same x, so x is 108. So angle P equal to x equal to 108, and angle S equal to 2x upon 3 equal to 2 into 108 upon 3. So 2 108s are 216 upon 3. 3 ones are 372s are. Therefore S equal to 72 degree. Now see here, if this is 108, so angle R is also 108. If this S is 72 degree, so this Q is also 72 degree. Why? Because both are the opposite angle. So how to write it? Okay, first of all we will write angle P equal to angle R, which is opposite angle. Therefore 108 equal to angle R. Therefore angle R equal to 108. And next is angle Q equal to angle S. Same reason, opposite angle. So angle Q equal to 72 degree. Okay, that's your answer. Now question number 9. See the question number 9. The measure of one angle of a parallelogram is 70. What are the measure of remaining angle? Now only one angle we had given. Okay, only one angle we had given is 70, and rest of angle we have to find. Let us find out. Now question number 9. Only one angle we had given. So if we will take, this is 70. Okay, and I am supposing this A as x. Okay, now rest of angle we have to find. First we can say that angle D is equal to angle B. Why? Because opposite angle. Okay, so one angle we had find out. Let we will just write it down. Let angle A equal to x. Now what we have to do? This we can plus it. Why? Because adjacent angle. So angle A plus angle D equal to 180. Why? Adjacent angle. So angle A is x plus 70 equal to 180. So 70 degree equal to x equal to 180 minus 70. So x equal to 0, 1, 1. So x is 110. Now if A is 110, so C is also 110. Okay, opposite angle. This both is remaining for writing. So I am writing that. First of all I am taking D. Angle B equal to angle D. That what reason? Opposite angle. Okay, so angle B equal to 70 degree. Now I am writing this C and A. Angle C equal to angle A. Opposite angle. Therefore angle C equal to 110 degree. Understood? Now we have to find out all the angles. Now let us see question number 10. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are 1:2. Find the measure of all the angle of the parallelogram. Now you had given two adjacent angle in ratio. Let us see. Now here two angle we had given which in adjacent side. Okay, one angle which is 1:2, and we have to find rest of them. So let this as be x and v be 2x. 1:2. Okay, one I am taking x and another I am taking 2x. So question number 10. Let angle S equal to x and angle V equal to 2x. Okay, now we can find with the adjacent side to x plus 2x equal to 180, x plus 2x equal to 180, y adjacent side. Therefore 3x equal to 180 minus 180, so x equal to 180 upon 3, so 3 1s are and 3 60s are, so x equal to 60 degree. Now we got the value of x, so we got the value of angle S, which is 60. Now we have to find 2x, so angle S equal to 60, angle V equal to 2x, which is equal to 2 into 60, which is equal to 120 degree. Now this is 120 degree. Now we can find out that angle S is 60, so angle U is also 60. If angle V is 120, so T is also 120. Why? Opposite angle. So write it down as angle S equal to angle U. Therefore 60 degree equal to angle U. Why? Opposite angle. And angle T equal to angle V. Why? Same reason, opposite angle. So angle T equal to 120 degree. So we had find out all four of them. Question number 11. In a parallelogram ABCD, angle D equal to 135. Determine the measure of angle A and angle B. Here you had given only one angle, 135 degree, and you have to find angle A and angle B only. So let us draw the parallelogram ABCD. Now in question number 11, one angle we had given, which is the 135, and we have to find out angle A and angle B. So angle B we have find out, angle B is equal to angle D, so same 135 degree. So let us write that angle D equal to angle B. D is 135 degree equal to angle B. Therefore angle B equal to 135. Reason, opposite angle. Now we can say that is adjacent angle. Angle A plus angle D equal to 180. Angle A plus angle D equal to 180. Why? Adjacent angle. Now angle A plus 135 equal to 180. Angle A equal to 180 minus 135. Therefore angle A equal to 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 7 minus 3 is 4. 45 degree. Okay, so angle A is 45 degree. We had find out angle A and angle B both. Now let us see 13th one. The sum of two opposite angle of a parallelogram is 130. Find all of the angle of the parallelogram. Now two opposite angle we had given, which is 130, but we have to sum it. Plus if we sum angle, two angle opposite angle equal to 130 is given. So let us see how to write. Here see angle in parallelogram MNOP, two angle opposite angle we had given, their sum is 130. If we plus these two angle, the sum is 130. So if we can say angle M plus angle O equal to 130 given. So instead of angle O we can write angle M. Why? Because they are same. 130 we can write because they are same, because of opposite angle. So instead of angle O I am writing angle M. So angle M plus angle M is 2 angle M equal to 130. So angle M equal to 130 upon 2. 2 1s are 2 6 are 12. 1 remain, 2 5s are 50. So angle M equal to 65 degree. And same way, if it is 65 degrees, so this O is also 65. So angle O equal to 65 degree. Now another angle we have to find, which is P and N. So we can take this as adjacent side. Okay, so angle M and angle P equal to 180. Angle M plus angle P equal to 180. Why? Adjacent angle. Okay, so angle M is 65 degree plus P equal to 180. Angle P equal to 180 minus 65. So angle P equal to 180 minus 65 is 125 degree. Got the answer of angle P? Angle P is 125. So this is 125. So angle N is also 125. Why? Opposite angle. Same way we can write it. Angle P equal to angle N, opposite angle. So angle P is 125 degree, angle N. Therefore angle N equal to 125 degree is the answer. Thank you for watching this video.